welcome to Hometown Cooking with Marianne. And I'm Marianne. Today I am going to make a Slovak Lithuanian dish. And probably another name in something now in another language would be, and it's called Haluski. That is fried cabbage and onion. I have a real little cabbage head, and I cut the bottom off. And I am going to take the outside leaves off that don't look too well. That one's not bad. Some of it looks like it's had its better day. Okay, now I'm going to slice off any bad parts that don't look like you'd want to use. I'm going to have a garbage can down here. Cut it in half. I'm going to cut the core out. All you need is small head of cabbage, depending on how many people you're going to serve. I don't want much, it's only 3 of us. Okay. You need a little pot of water that we're going to start boiling as soon as we start this off. What I'm going to do is slice up my cabbage, slice up the onion. We're going to put about a stick of butter in a pan, and I'm going to take you over there to show you. And we're going to cook it until the cabbage cooks down and the onions get soft. Then we're going to boil up a little thing of egg noodles, and we're going to put that in there also. Traditionally, you can use gnocchi for time. Okay, we are going to slice this up. And put it in here. So I can take it over. A couple of pieces don't look too great. They're in the garbage. Okay. You never know what you have in cabbage until you open it up. Here, I don't want that. Okay. It's a fairly easy dish. It doesn't take any time at all. An old Slovak woman, they used to live near me, she taught me how to do this. I came up in the mountains and I had no idea what it was. Now, if she would have told me that it was fried cabbage, then I'd say okay. Okay, get that skin off of there. Okay. I'm going to cut it in half. You don't want the slices too thin because they will melt down. Okay. I'm going to leave them separate. I'm going to do them first. And it's not, with all the butter in it, not something you want to have every day. Okay, we're finished with this. Let me get the camera up to my stove. Okay, I'm back. Alright, I think you got a good sight on this. I have my pot with water in it. I'm going to put it on high, put a little bit of salt in it. Okay, I'm going to put a pan on to number 7, as medium high, and lots of butter. Whole stick of butter. Okay. That's the way. Okay. warm. Over here I have bread sitting. I have my camera, my film on that. That's homemade bread. Okay, we'll melt the butter. Okay. All right. What I'm going to do is put in my onions. And I'll break them up a little bit. Now all we're going to use for this, whoops, one got away. All we're going to use is salt and pepper. We're going to fry these up. The butter will melt. And I think, let me see, I'm trying to think of what I want to make tonight. I'd like to have some chicken. I have boneless chicken breasts. Maybe I'll just lightly bread them and put them in the oven and fry them up that way. I don't like to fry my chicken breast. I mean my chicken thighs. Okay. Let's bring it up a little bit to high. And cabbage doesn't take too much time at all either. There you go. That is unsalted butter because I like to put my own salt in this. I'm going to put a generous amount of salt, half a teaspoon, pepper. That's about a quarter teaspoon. Actually, the 3 elements that are up here that are indicative of the area, Schuylkill County, is a Haluski. The blinis, they are, I told you, they were potato pancakes. My dad used to call them potato fritters. And the, what else is it? Oh, pierogies. Can't forget pierogies. Okay. Now we're going to bring it down just a little bit. And the cabbage is going in. It'll look like a lot. And it'll cook down to nothing. So, like I said, I just want a little amount for our family. It's only the 3 of us. To make a lot of it, you get a big head of cabbage. Let's see, a couple pieces. Not a very pretty cabbage. It'll do. Okay. All right. That'll cook down. So, I'm going to put a little more salt on here. And this is all to taste. And usually, I don't like to add extra butter to it. 1 stick's enough for my taste. But if it does dry out, you have to wait until the end now, because if you look now, it's everything, all the liquid is getting sucked into the cabbage and the onion. And you could cheat. This is, everybody up here is going to yell at me, but you can put broth in it or olive oil. I don't want to hear anything from the neighbors. This is my version of it. Cabbage is down there. The onions are starting to get a little color on them. Let it sit for a minute. Let me go get my egg noodles. That's what I have for egg noodles. I'd say it's like almost a cup because you don't want too much. Like I said, you can put gnocchi in here. That's traditional. And or egg noodles or bow ties. Bow ties are good in here too. Now this is the time in cooking that I love to grab a piece. Though it's hot. Oh my God, it's good. Mm. Mm. Very good. A bit too crunchy. And here's how I get a little gloss. Take a little olive oil, about a half teaspoon. Turn it down a little bit. Now it just needs to cook through. A little more pepper. And a little salt. Not much, just a sprinkle. You have to taste it. You can make this, have sausage, anything you want. If you want a meatless supper, you make this with pierogies. And pierogies are little dumplings with potato and cheese in it, filling. And no, I have not attempted to make them yet, but I may. Okay. All right, we're going to let that sit for a minute. Get this boiling up. I'll bring that down. And we'll be right back. The water's coming up to a boil. I have my salt in there. I'm just going to pop them in. Stir them around a little bit. Bring it back to a boil. I'm going to turn off my Haluski. It's done through. A tasting piece. It's really just crunchy. So good. So good. Sweet cabbage or sweet onion. So how many of you got snow today? My cousin in Florida said that they have so much rain, it's like having a hurricane from this nor'easter. So I told her, go look at my film. That's what you're missing. She moved to Florida to be with her whole family, her mom and her brothers and her sister-in-laws. Okay. Had a phone call. All right, so we have this all whittled down. Now, it still has a crunch. Noodles are done. I'm going to scoop it up. Mainly because if I need it, I'm going to use some of that water. Goes right in. think I need salt. And I think that, oh, it's just enough. That's very good. I'm going to put in a tiny bit of butter. Just a little, not even a teaspoon. Okay, just to finish it off. And I thought I was going to need that water, but I don't. And this is what it looks like. Let me serve some up. Okay, that's what it looks like. And that is what Slovaks and Lithuanians call Haluski. That's fried onion and fried cabbage with a stick of butter, salt, pepper, and some egg noodles. Okay, I hope you enjoy that. And we're going to enjoy that for supper tonight. Let me take a taste of all of it together. Nobody's going to get any tonight. Oh my God. That's good. Oh, so good. Oh. Okay. I had to cut it off. Okay. I hope you enjoy it and try it. I'll come back with some more hometown recipes for you. I want to send you prayers for good health and for happiness. And I'm praying for those who need it. Have an awesome day. If you liked what you saw, share, subscribe, and like. Thank you. Bye.